In the midst of this great cityscape, we navigate our tedious lives and dream of a hero to set us free. Not just any hero, a superhero, whose great selfless desire it is to make the world a better place. And here, on the blistering sidewalks of Midtown Atlanta, a wish is granted. In the distance, a faint whistle announces the arrival of... who? Either there's a policeman in town, or I hear... Baton Bob! From the city, darkness flees in the wake of our hero.
We love you, Baton Bob!
And gloom retreats into the cracks of the pavement.
Oh, goody!
But who is this man, and where did he come from? These are the answers we sought during our rare interview with the man behind the mask. Who is Baton Bob?
I'm no different than the boy next door, basically, you know. I know that's hard to believe. Because when they see me in character, they see me in so many different personas, you know.
Bob's alter ego sprang into action about 5 years ago during a bout of depression when a therapist made a suggestion.
He had given me this antidote that said anytime you feel yourself slipping into that mindset, if at that moment go do something you know for sure that makes you feel good. And 5 years ago, I put that antidote to work. Good morning. I decided to go back in my closet and pull my baton out that I had really twirled a lot since I was in high school, which was a favorite hobby of mine. I did that for about a month in exercise gear, and I was just sort of noticing how people were sort of responding to it in a very positive way.
You bring me joy.
Bob began to have people approach him from all walks of life and tell him he had made a difference in their lives.
And so when I realized that I was not only helping myself, that I was also helping a lot of other people, I decided to continue to pursue it and cultivate it to where we are sitting here today, 5 years later. Are y'all headed to lunch, I gather? Well, have a lovely day.
That's Baton Bob, right?
That is. What do you think about it?
Woo, do it.
He has character, he has class, he has finesse.
What about them legs?
They all right. They all right.
If there was a Baton Bob action figure, would you buy it?
No.
What do you think, really?
I told my husband when Elvis was alive, he used to have to worry about me running off with him because I followed him all over the country. So now I said, honey, you've got Baton Bob to worry about because Elvis is dead.
I like when he actually blows the whistle and stares at you. Makes you feel kind of uncomfortable, but you kind of like it, you know?
He's really good with the baton. Seen him throw it in the air? He never drops it.
Which leads us to wonder, how did Bob get so good at twirling?
I got involved and interested in twirling baton when I was probably like 8 or 9 years old. And that came about because every Saturday I was always fascinated, back in that day, of all the college football games. They would show the halftime shows. And every time the bands would come on the field and these majorettes would come out and do these wonderful, intricate twirling routines, I was just really fascinated with that art form and really wanted to learn how to do it.
Bob taught himself the art of twirling and later joined his high school band, where he was elected drum major his junior year.
I remember my senior year, I really didn't want to go back to play the drums because I had so much fun my junior year being drum major, so I went to my band director and asked him if I could be, would he consider allowing me to be a featured male twirler? Well, beknownst to me, I had no clue what I was asking for at that point in time in a small rural town. But his response to me was that if you can come up with a uniform for it, go for it. So wow. I did.
And from there, our bona fide male twirler honed his skills and developed an antidote to the doldrums for himself and in turn the city of Atlanta.
What feeds my soul in it is the positive response. When I can come to an intersection and see two men sitting in a construction truck laughing so hard back and forth just out of the comedic value of me being on the street and me making a difference in their day, that's what feeds my soul. And especially kids. It's like Ronald McDonald or somebody showing up, or Santa Claus. Their spirit is so innocent and so pure and they see it truly for what it is, despite what a lot of the adults may want to tack onto it. And when the way they respond to it is just priceless. The feeling is just literally priceless.
Are you ever concerned that people are laughing at you, not with you?
No. What people have to realize what they see me in, this is a costume deal. You're supposed to laugh. Whether you laugh with me or laugh at me, it doesn't really matter. The common premise is to create laughter, however that surfaces in your experience in it.
Before my time had run out, I managed to sneak peek into the never-before-seen wardrobe closet of our hero.
So some of your favorite costumes you've seen on the street are right here.
My impression? Typical.
I wanted it to be a little sexier, so I cut the legs up. Believe it or not, the construction workers love this costume.
You know, everybody wants to wear that outfit, but everybody can't wear that outfit.
University of Georgia majorette costume. Sometimes all it takes is a moment to make a difference in somebody's day. Hi, ladies. I know that there are a lot of people that are in those cubicle jobs and a lot of those high-rises that are not happy. I think the spirit of the character gives them a sense of hope that things could be better if you would allow them to.
So, when the streets of Midtown are threatened by melancholy, listen closely for the sound of a lone whistle. It heralds the arrival of Atlanta's own superhero, Baton Bob.